Here's your world's best one-page cheat sheet on fractions. Short, crisp, and exam perfect. Every key point plus smart memory tips, daily revision trick included. Half fractions. One-page master summary. 1. Meaning of fraction. Fraction equals division of two whole numbers. Example, 2 or 3 equal. Whole number, result may or may not be a whole number. Example, 6 bar 3 equals 2, whole number. Example, 2 butter 3 equals 30, not a whole number, fraction. Memory tip, fractions are just unfinished divisions. Hash number 2, structure of a fraction, written as numerator via denominator. Numerator top equals dividend, number being divided. Denominator bottom, divisor, number we divide by. The line between them, horizontal or slant, means division. Example, 2/3 means 2 divided by 3, or 2/3. Anchor, N for numerator equals north top, D for denominator equals down bottom. 3. Types of fractions. A. Simple fraction. Both numerator and denominator are whole numbers. Example, T3's. B. Complex fraction. Numerator or denominator or both are fractions or mixed numbers. Example, half 3 1/2 3. Trick. Simple equals whole over whole. Complex equals fraction over fraction. 4. Fundamental property of fractions. If you multiply or divide both numerator and denominator by the same non-zero number, the value of the fraction stays the same. Formula, frac A, B, A gam C, B gam C, where C equals 0. Example, half equals 2/4 equals 50/100, all equal, same value, different form. Memory tip, what you do to the top, do to the bottom, and the fraction stays awesome. 5. Proper and improper fractions. Proper fraction, numerator, denominator, value 1. Example, Fa d quarteth quar. Improper fraction, numerator, denominator, value 1. Example, cientrunth. Anchor, small value, count 1. Big on top, big value, ganked 1. Nasher 6. Mixed number, combination of a whole number and a fraction. Example, 2 hackles 2 hackles 2.5 can be written as an improper whole denominator plus numerator denominator. 2 hackles 2 times 2 plus 1, 2 equals 3/4. Tip, mix means both whole and part. 7. Fraction in lowest terms. When numerator and denominator are smallest possible whole numbers, divide both by their HCF, highest common factor. 50/100, divide by 5th half lowest terms. Trick, cut down to smallest twins, lowest terms. 8. Equivalent fractions, different forms of the same value fraction. Example, half equals 2 quartins equals 3/6 equals 50/100. Tip, to grow a fraction, multiply top and bottom by the same number. Daily revision and memory anchors. 1-minute daily recap trick. Say aloud, top is part, bottom is total. Keep ratio equal, it stays immortal. Quick visual trick. Draw a pizza. Proper fraction, 1 slice out of many. Improper, more slices than 1 pizza. Mixed, whole pizzas plus a slice. Flashcard practice. One side, what is numerator? Other side, the number on top. Anchor phrases. Fraction equals division frozen in time. Equal multiply equal fraction. Reduce to rule, lowest is cool. Pine 9. Bonus concept. Every whole number can be written as a fraction too. Example, 5 equal lists, anchor. All numbers can wear a fraction coat. Final quick summary, 10-second formula. Fraction equals numerator var denominator can be simple, complex, proper, improper, or mixed. Value unchanged if multiply divide both parts by same non-zero number. Reduce to lowest terms for neatness and clarity. Would you like me to make an ultra-short memory map version? Visual plus rhyming summary. Next, a 30-second recall sheet you can revise daily before exams? Tap Prime Factorization, one-page cheat sheet, 15 Oct 2025. Goal, fastest revision before exam. Bullets, keywords, tiny examples, daily revision plan, memory anchors. No columns, short, complete. Definition, 1 line. Prime factorization equals writing a number 1 as a product of prime numbers, its prime building blocks. Must know facts, keywords. Prime, composite, factor, prime factor, factor tree, division, ladder, exponent, GCD, LCM, tot n, square root rule, unique factorization, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. 2 best methods, pick 1, factor tree, split into factor pairs until all leaves are prime. Example, 36 6 by 6, 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 2 wind 340. Repeated division, ladder, divide by primes in order, 2 3 5 7 until result equals 1. Example, 90 over 2 45 to 3 equal 5 of 1 2 3 5. Quick rules / shortcuts. If even, pull out 2s first. Ends with 5 or 0, pull out 5s. Use small primes only, 2 3 5 7 11. To test primality of n, test primes n only. Write repeated primes with exponents. 2 times 2, 2, 3 equals 2, 2, 3. How to write answers, exam style. Primes in ascending order use exponents, e.g. 360 equals 2 times 3 squared times 5. Always include a one-line check. Multiply factors, original number. Uses, one line each. GCD, take common primes with lowest powers. LCM, take primes with highest powers. Reduce fractions, cancel shared prime factors. Common pitfalls, exam traps. Don't stop early, split composite factors until all primes. Don't divide by composite numbers, use primes only. Don't call one a prime. Always verify by multiplying factors back. Mini reference of patterns. Perfect squares, prime exponents even, e.g. 49 equals 7 squared. Powers of 2, 2.48, 16, 32, 64 equals 2 1. 2 6. Nas ending digits, even divisible by 2, 0 divisible by 5, digit sum multiple of 3 divisible by 3. Tiny examples, memorize. 24 is 2 times 3, 24 by 2 equals 12 equals 6, there it equals 3, 3, 1. 75 equals 3 times 5, 75, 3, 25, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1. 121 equals 11 squared. Fast exam checklist. Say aloud before answering. Is number 1? If yes, special case. Is number even? Ends with 5 zeros? Sum digits divisible by 3? Try primes up to Toki n. Stop when result equals 1. Write in exponent form. Multiply to check. Daily revision microplan, 5 to 12 minutes. 1 min, 30. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 23, 29. 2 to 3 min, 8 quick primality checks. Decide prime composite using rules. 3-factor trees or ladder factorizations, 2-digit numbers. Weekly, 1-timed 10-question drill, factorization, GCD LCM from prime forms. Memory anchors mnemonics, even exit, not prime, except 2. 5 end, 5 friend, ends with 5 divisible by 5. Prime sequence, under 20, make a silly sentence. 2 tiny snails jump carefully past tall trees. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Quick rhyme to stop at n. Check small primes to the square root line. Last minute tip, 2 lines. If stuck, do repeated division by 2, then 3, then 5. Keep going, you'll finish. Always show one short check multiplication for full marks. Want this turned into a 10-line printable cue card, super tiny lines you can memorize in 2 minutes? I'll make it now. World's best cheat sheet, addition and subtraction of fractions, crisp one-page bullet notes for fastest revision, no columns, no fluff, every key point plus memory tricks. Basic ideas, fraction equals part of a whole. Numerator, top number, how many parts. Denominator, bottom number, size of each part. Proper fraction equals numerator denominator. Improper fraction is numerator par denominator. Mixed number equals whole number plus fraction. Equivalent fractions equals same value, different form. 1/2 equals 2/4 equals 3/6. Hash golden rule. Fractions can be added or subtracted only when denominators are the same. Same house for pieces. Make bottoms equal first. To add or subtract fractions. 1. Check denominators. If same, add subtract numerators directly. X, 2 7s plus 3 7 equals 5 7s. If different, go to step 2. 2. Find LCM of denominators, least common multiple. 3. Convert fractions into equivalent fractions with that common denominator. Multiply top and bottom by needed number. 4. Add or subtract numerators. Denominator stays same. 5. Simplify. Divide top and bottom by common factor. 6. If numerator choose denominator, convert to mixed number. Improper mixed number. Improper mixed. Divide numerator, wider denominator. Quotient equals whole, remainder equals new numerator. X, 19/5, 3/4, mixed improper wholes denominator plus numerator all over denominator. X, 2 7/8, 2 times 8 plus 7, 8 equals 23/8. Trick, whole tens bottoms top equals new top. Find quick examples. 1/2 plus 1/3, LCM 2/3 equals 6, 3/6 plus 2/6 equals 5/6, 3/4 1/6, LCM 4/6 equals 12, 9/12 minus 2/12 equals 7/12, minus 5 1/2 minus 3 1/3, 11/2 minus 10/3 equals 33 and first 26 equals 13/36 equals 2 1/6. LCM common denominator, tricks. If one denominator divides the other, take the bigger. X 3 and 9, LCM equals 9. If not, multiply them. X 4 and 5, LCM equals 20. Simplification rule. Divide top and bottom by same number until you can't anymore. X 9 6, 3/2, 1 1/2. Common mistakes. Never add or subtract denominators. Always simplify final answer. Borrow one whole when subtracting mixed numbers if smaller fraction on top. Keep denominator unchanged after adding subtracting. Memory anchors. Pizza rule. Cut all pizzas into same slice size before sharing. Same denominator. Candy box trick. Denominator equals box size. Numerator equals candies. Only add if same box size. Same house rule. Fractions live together only in same house, common denominator. Quick chant. Wholes bottom plus top equals new top. Daily revision plan. Day 1. Revise all rules. Do 5 small sums easy. Day 2. Practice 2 with same denominators plus 2 with different denominators. Day 3. Convert 3 mixed improper each way. Day 4. Do 5 add subtract with else. Mix all types. Write steps without looking. Day 6. Explain steps aloud. Teaching boosts memory. Day 7. Solve 10 random problems fast. Revise simplification plus mistakes. Anchor trick. Say this daily. Open quote. Find same bottom. Add tops. Keep bottom. Simplify at last. Close quote. Old formula recap. Add sub. Open quote. AB minus CD equals AD's BC slash BD. Close quote. Convert open quote. Quotient equals whole. Remainder slash denominator equals fraction. Close quote. Convert mixed improper. Open quote. Whole plus num denom. Close quote. Simplify. Open quote. Divide top and bottom by GCD. Close quote. Final tip. Write every fraction step on paper. Don't skip conversion. Practice daily till your brain sees fractions like easy candy math. If confused, say out loud. Same bottom, add or subtract top, simplify, done. Would you like me to now make a super short exam time flash version, 10-line instant recall sheet from this for last day revision? World's best cheat sheet, lowest common denominator. I. Core definitions and relationship. LCD, lowest common denominator. The smallest common bottom number used when adding or subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. LCM, least common multiple. The smallest number that can be divided exactly by all the given numbers. Key fact, LCD, LCM of the denominators. LCD is just the fraction-specific term for LCM. 2. Calculation methods. How to find the LCD. A. Method 1. Using the GCD for 2 numbers. Steps, calculation. Example, LCD of 9 and 45. 1. Find the GCD, largest factor shared by both numbers. Text GCD 945 equal 9. 2. Use the formula text LCD equal text number 1 times text number 2, text GCD 9 times 45, 9 equals 45. 3. Alternate formula. Multiply the quotients from the division by the GCD. 9 div 9 times 45 div 9 equals 1 times 5 times 9 equals math BF 45. B. Method 2. Prime factorization for 2 or more numbers. Factor. Break all denominators into their prime factors. Example, 15, 3, 45. 15 equals 3 times 5, 3 equals 3, 45 equals 3 times 5. Select. Take the highest power of every unique prime factor that appears. Multiply. Multiply the selected powers to get the LCD. Example, highest 3 power is 3 squared, highest 5 power is 5. LCD equals 32 times 5 equals 9 times 5 equals math 45. C. Shortcut. Coprime denominators. Tip. If no 2 denominators share a factor, they are coprime. Simply multiply all the denominators together. Example, LCD of 2, 3, 5, 7. 2 times 3 times 5 times math 2 wooden. 3. Application to fraction arithmetic. Scenario, rule, tip, example. Adding, subtracting. Must find the LCD first. Convert each fraction to an equivalent fraction using the LCD. Frac 950 frac 1 3 equals frac 27 45 plac 55 frac 42 45. Mixed numbers. Treat whole numbers and fractions separately. Find LCD for the fractions, perform the operation, then combine. 8 frac 5 6 minus 6x frac 1 AD equals 12. Right arrow 8 10 like 12 minus 6 frac 3 12 equals math BF 2 frac frac V. Pro tip and memory anchors. Trick technique, description, daily revision strategy, the big denominator check. If the largest denominator is already a multiple of all other denominators, that largest number is the LCD. Anchor. Look for multiples. 40 is LCD of 9, 15, 45. The prime factor stacking. When using factoring, stack the prime factors vertically to clearly see the highest power for each one. Daily drill. Practice factoring 4 new numbers daily, e.g. 18, 24, 30, 75 to stay quick. LCD versus GCD anchor. LCD is larger, bigger than the original numbers, usually. GCD is garbage, smaller than the original numbers, usually. Visualization. LCD helps combine, makes bigger common whole. GCD helps split, makes smaller parts. Simplify first. If any fraction can be simplified before finding the LCD, do it. It makes the denominator smaller and easier to work with. Time test. Use a stopwatch to calculate the LCD for 3 numbers in under 30 seconds. Speed builds confidence. Here is your crisp, world-class cheat sheet for multiplication and division of fractions, perfect for quick exam revision. Fraction arithmetic cheat sheet, multiplication and division. Multiplication rules. Top cabs top, bottom up bottom. Fraction whole number. Multiply the numerator by the whole number. Denominator. Rule. Bolkun log case oha. Anchor. The whole number only affects the top. It's really a 1. Fraction. Multiply the numerators. Multiply the denominators. Then reduce. Rule. Tings minus equals glums. Mixed numbers. Must convert all mixed numbers to improper fractions first. Then multiply as normal fractions. Tip. Convert 1/3 drop 2. Division rules. Keep, change, flip. Golden rule. Fraction division is solved by converting it into a multiplication problem using the reciprocal. Rule equals common. Reciprocal inverted fraction. The fraction flipped upside down. Example. Reciprocal of keen is cc keenits. Whole number reciprocal. Reciprocal of 16 is deen and cents. Fraction whole number. Multiply the denominator by the whole number. Keep the numerator. Rule. The sapuli gi Coleman. Ta anchor. Dividing a slice by u means the total number of pieces gets t times bigger. Half 3. Best tips and tricks. Cross cancellation, the ultimate shortcut. Before multiplying, look for any common factors shared by any numerator and any denominator and divide them out. This makes numbers small and avoids huge final reduction steps. Example, 5/3 times xx equals 20. Simplify first. Always check if your answer, or even the original fractions, can be reduced. Final answers must be simplified. IVER, daily revision tricks and memory anchors. KCF anchor, memorize the division steps. Keep the first, change where to tops, flip the second. Multiplication versus division. Multiplication is flat, top. Division is flip, reciprocal, invert. Daily drill, spend 5 minutes per step converting numbers to improper fractions, e.g. 3/9 1/3, 1/3 and 0. Speed here prevents errors later. The why review. When you see a problem, quickly whisper the rule, e.g. it's division, so I must KCF before I multiply. This reinforces the concept over rote memorization.